the year before and then when got Willie. I built my team through the draft, kid. I ain't even been shopping in free agency like the last 4 or 5 years. Other than the time I picked up Chris Jones.
All the talk, all the hype, but the pastest prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
So we really a different team in the playoffs than we is in the regular season.
Had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On first down, Irving, and he'll be upended at the 28.
Said ain't nobody being mean. I'm just telling you the truth. Nah, I'm glad you had paused because shit, I had to go put somebody in the right spot myself.
Just a 3-yard gain there.
Just the motherfucking ball. I gotta go change my settings, man. I can't be getting the ball first all the time.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
I'm worried about your ass still in the possession.
Off the play fake. Crocker escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. A gain of 18.
Aiden jumped out the corner.
And Charles, one of the big stories this week, the head coach of this offense
looking
to really cement his name among the legends of all time by winning a 4th Super Bowl title.
Bring your ass outside.
Marvel the way he brings his teams back to the Super Bowl time and time again. If he can win this 4th title,
we're going to ISS, hell yeah.
A brilliant career. Reputation as a
he ain't gonna whoop me. Probably gonna get a couple days off the game.
Victory in this one.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Crocker, and that'll be incomplete.
What's up?
Took a pretty good shot as he tried
to
pull that one in.
I'm trying to win the ball right now. Hold up.
3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
Damn, you that mad you don't want to watch the ball?
On 3rd down, Crocker. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you, move on. Long way to go in this one.
7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd down and 3.
You said what?
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray eluding the pressure right.
What the fuck is my quarterback spot?
At the end. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll run on first down. It's Sherman. And good penetration here.
Oh, yeah.
Only to about the 49.
See, the way I use the spot, it don't really hurt my coverage.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the gun, he'll hand
it actually helped my coverage.
And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I give you the secret after the game over.
To throw, it's Murray. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming
disrespect, y'all. Let's get ready.
Steam, and he broke that one up.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Flush to his right. And he fires one.
I told this nigga, why is he disrespecting me like that?
Off near the 29. There he goes left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison to the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all. What a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. They were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
I'm just letting you know, shit. I'm shooting that gap.
2nd down and goal. Murray escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the defense. After 1-7-0 on EA Sports. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it, and they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
On 1st down, Irving. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Every time.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
You want your scanner?
But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
From the gun on 3rd down. Crocker. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free. It's 4th down. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Okay, you gotta hold
It's
on.
incomplete. They cannot convert.
Damn, I'm 1 for 5.
And they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
You ain't gotta tell everybody, man.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray rolling to his right. And he gets it inside
Thought
the
that
10
motherfucker
to
low.
the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Eluding the pressure right. This is caught.
He did not get it.
Dolphins. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Scared for his life.
Back to throw. Crocker. That one drops down.
Why is these niggas dropping these balls?
Coverage there forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of
your leg still hurt from this
just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Nice throw. Ooh, Devin White hurt.
Side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space,
we
kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory.
Yeah, we'll take Micah Parsons
at the
over
48-yard line. Looking to throw. Crocker flush to his right.
Why would I do that? I don't know what I seen.
Picked off at about the 31. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so. But you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sherman. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right.
Fuck, I was running with him.
It's Sherman. And he is going to have
I'm surprised you threw that, though.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Boy, that was certainly well read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle him for just a short gain.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards the pickup there. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6.
Well, niggas is out here getting
this
hurt.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Kyle Pitts, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal.
That's
mad
a nice
he didn't
job
pick
there
that,
because you got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
They go play action here on 1st down.
No, why did I do that?
Down the field. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
You got to hold on to that.
Manning threw 28 his rookie year.
Yeah.
That's the NFL record.
What time are you going to get your hair did?
I think okay. He's
what time you going to get your hair did?
Now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Murray again, 2nd
Our
and 10.
opponent ain't till 3.
Going for Jefferson downfield. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Just take it out.
So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Fields this way up at the 17.
So about to try to terrorize his ass.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And through one half at least, this Super Bowl has been everything it was cracked up to be. All tied. What's your key for them, Charles, in the second half?
Simplicity, partner, because in the Super Bowl, with the extra time at halftime, I think some staffs get caught up in trying to design too many things. It's all tied up. They have to remember what they did to get here, put that back into play here in the second half, and I think they'll be all right.
See, I ain't able to bring the pressure on you like I want to.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Got it.
They won't let me switch up player. I want to switch up.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Murray now on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On second down, it's Sherman, and he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Murray. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it.
No, we're in the 3rd.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Play fake. Murray. Throw over the middle, going to be caught.
You want to go back to the AFC?
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
A good position to be in here. 2nd and inches. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Flushed out right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. And Barkley will try to punch it in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Another try for Barkley. And he is unable to get in. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Why you figure I know shit?
Third and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. They'll try to run this one in. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Because if you look at it, it's positions that's predominantly black.
Taking the lead here in the 4th. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter.
Most receivers are black. Most receivers is black. Shit, until this year, all corners was black.
You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick.
What else we got out there is mostly black.
And he delivers.
Yep, running backs. Ain't too many white running backs. They had one. They had one back in the day. Peyton Hillis.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive, and this could become a career-defining drive for some. Down 3, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is where the legends are made in the National Football League.
The outside linebacker
takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Off play action. Crocker, he'll buy some time right. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Operating from the gun. Crocker dancing to his left. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 46. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard in his second down.
You got the nerve.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield. Well, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. We're seeing these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result. Man. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, good effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Nah, he caught it. He doesn't get across the damn line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game. Fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back. Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man complete. It's Miles. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
This one I couldn't do shit going on offense.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Down to the 25. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully? To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Back to throw, Murray. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. It would be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now.
Especially by no damn tight end.
I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that. Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now. Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do? Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Crocker. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Crocker. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll keep it on the ground. Sherman, and some room to run now. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Now Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Dolphins are starting to pull away in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Well, there's some excitement. Go for 2. And instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly. And getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And that will write a finish to this ball game. And the Lombardi Trophy has a home.